Alright, newbies, listen up. Welcome to
What are you guys doing? You're back in Destiny? I thought we were all going to play that new game, you know, the one with the cool stuff and the hype? Ah, wait, you're listening to this guy again. Didn't we already listen to his lame-ass orientation after year 1? What could he possibly have to say about what we missed in year 2 that's so...
Guardian down.
Alright, where was I? Oh yeah. Welcome to Destiny. Now before you go charging out into battle and blowing your load too soon, there's some things you're gonna need to understand. First things first, the world of Destiny is not the same as it used to be. Contrary to popular opinion or what you might have heard, a lot happened during year 2. It's our job here today to give you the lowdown to make sure you all don't get caught with your pants down. See this? This is a fusion rifle. Any attempt to think about using one, let alone actually using it, will cause it to be nerfed into uselessness, so hands off. Now you see this? This is a primary weapon. Aside from exotics, you can choose between an auto rifle, a pulse rifle, a scout rifle, or even a hand cannon. Don't bother with the hand cannon though, they only shoot blanks. Once you've made your choice, go ahead and throw them all away or lock them in your vault. You're never gonna use them outside of PvE. The Crucible is a world of special weapons, my friend. Your success will be determined by how well you use them, or by how well you camp. In fact, it's probably best you don't use anything you like from here on out. Studies show the more popular something is, the more likely it'll get nerfed. What's nerfed, you say? Well, that's when they snip the balls off something special and make it ordinary like everything else. That's why I use the Duke hand cannon here. It can't get much worse than what it already is. You can thank us later for blazing a path for you newbies and re-newbies. When others chickened out and left us due to the fallout, there was a huge division in our community Overwatch, leaving us no man on land or in the sky. Yet the true heroes stayed, doing everything we could to make the world of Destiny a better place for you, knowing that all these other things were just a flash in the pan and that it was only a matter of time before those that left came back once again. You may not believe this, we didn't always have private matches to give us hours and hours of endless fun. If we wanted to do that, we had to literally find people that actually lived near us and force ourselves to get matched up through trial and error, sometimes taking up to a half hour just to get in a damn game, maybe even longer. Yet we did it anyway, hoping one day it'd be a reality. Imagine trying to infuse your weapons and armor and having to refer to a damn online calculator to see what the hell you were actually gonna get. Now you only have to infuse an item once to get it to max level. Even still, I can't even begin to tell you how much fun you missed out on. There's absolutely nothing like the thrill of playing Destiny content the minute it's released, before anyone knows what's going on or what to expect. We faced everything from a gigantic troll of a phalanx to experiencing the thrill of going into a raid blind for the first time while trying to be the first in the world to figure things out, only to be flung to our death by giant phalluses. Now, I'll be honest, at times you missed a whole lot of nothing. There were times we were so bored and desperate for something to do, we were about to lose our minds. We did things no one should ever have to do, just to pass the time and give us something to do. Hell, it got so bad at one point, Guardians were forming suicide squads and jumping to their deaths together on Valentine's Day, just to get some new loot. Those periods of nothingness gave birth to some of Destiny's greatest creations. Everything from montages to challenges to even sweats. In fact, competitive play was formed from those times. And now we're on the verge of actual competitive tournaments. So whether you believe it or not, These are exciting times, newbies and re-newbies, and that's just a taste of what you're in store for. But it hasn't always been this way. The Year 2 veterans had to endure some of the worst things imaginable, and yet remained. That's why they're the true heroes. Let's hope to God you never have to experience the horror of a godlike sunbreaker, or the rage-inducing frustration of an unlimited Night Stalker. Pray to RNGesus you never have to experience skill-based matchmaking and a broken crucible like we did. I cannot even imagine how many controllers and headsets were destroyed in the great matchmaking debacle of 2016. Imagine trying to go flawless in Trials of Osiris against blinking red bar players from across the planet. Imagine Iron Lagger at its absolute worst. Gone are the days of freaking out over a drop you got. Nobody gets excited about drops anymore because there's nothing out there to get excited about. Instead, people will farm for hours and hours at a time, hoping to get a weapon with a god roll, hoping it'll give them some sort of advantage in the crucible, only to watch it get nerfed later down the road. Imagine your favorite subclass neutered right before your very eyes. Special ammo was gone one week, then back the next. Major changes to our world happened unannounced. Anything that was once powerful or unique eventually turned to mediocre or worse. And then, the unthinkable happened. Microtransactions invaded our world before our very eyes. So far they appear innocent, but they keep creeping closer and closer to controversy. At times we felt like our world was dying right before our very eyes. We have no clue what you're in store for, newbies. That's why we're here to fill you in and guide you so you don't make the same mistakes we did. We don't want you to be on board the hype train when it eventually derails into the salt factory. Keep your expectations in check, newbies. You won't be bamboozled like others were. But in spite of all this, take it from me. You're in store for some of the best moments and experiences of your life. Just like every great story has some twists and turns and struggles along the way, the world of Destiny is no different. It's a journey, newbies. And remember, light shines best when things are at its darkest. Take a look around you, newbies. Destiny is more than just a game. It's a world we all live in. An escape from the stress and pressures of everyday life. When you're in the world of Destiny, you're a part of something bigger. You're a part of a community. A community that is bigger than any YouTuber or streamer or keyboard warrior or even the vocal minority. It's the kid who watches the streams while he's at school and then plays after. It's the 40-year-old living in his mom's basement. The single mother who had a rough day and just wants to kill shit and not die. It's the guy that just got fired from his job, or the one who's taken out his anger at his boss on his Trials of Osiris opponents. It's the random you meet on LFG that goes on to become a close friend. And yes, it's even all those future noobs that invade our world every year around Christmas, honking their damn duck horns. It's you. It's us. Together. It's us doing fun and amazing things to keep this world we love alive. It's us doing amazing things outside this world to change our own. Together. See, Destiny's not about the story, not about the multiplayer, it's not about the missions or the strikes or the raids, or even the loot you chase after that'll eventually get nerfed once it's finally yours. Not even about all the flaws people love to mention or constantly complain about. Destiny's about the friends you meet and the friends you keep. And the experiences and the fun you're about to have with them while doing all those different things and more. And that, my friends, is why people keep coming back. So as you can see, Guardians, there's a lot you missed out on in Year 2. And that doesn't even cover everything that you missed out on. We don't have all day to sit around here and talk about the past. Year 3 is here, and if the legends are true, the second coming of Destiny is on its way. So it's time for you to get out there and create your own stories you'll tell the newbies that come after you. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Make sure you watch out for that lag. It's still terrible, I'm telling you. Alright, you're dismissed.